open my eyes before I'm coming to, where they gon' want something from me, and they tell me that they're coming through. I'm broke as hell right now, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I ain't giving handouts, like half of y'all assume I stand out. Y'all go quiet when I enter in the room. I heard my name said a couple times. Which one of you wanna gossip like you were there? I know the ones trying to hate are the ones that'll sit and stare. I've been rapping now past couple decades. I spot a snake far away like a cop blockade. You're not made, I don't care, you tell me that you're top grade. You keep me under your wings like I just want shade. You out here shaking my hand, but you forgot Nate's trying to be the peace, talking shit behind your lock gates. Haters taking aim, throwing shade around like hotcakes. I'm about to ride on you like I don't got brakes. When you go off, pen, pad, and the paper, they like the sound, but they're mad that you made it. No need for enemies having these traitors. This is the mindset of the average hater. They just mad they don't have any paper. They want a bum, but they won't pay you back later. This is the reason we don't have any neighbors. This is the mindset of the average hater.
I treat a hater like a skunk. Stay away from me, your attitude is trash and the smell ain't okay with me. You always plot on what I got that you can take from me, then treat me like I owe you, and it shows you just ain't for me. You prefer telling stories, withholding facts, changing up the context of comments to go be mad, then pretend we were friends just to hold me back. Like I don't understand that that's not how a homie acts. I never once tried to lead you wrong, never treated you as weak. I'm trying to see you strong and only teased you as equals. Thought we'd move on, except now you're holding grudges and it's see-through, dog. Cause now everything's comparisons between me and you. You taking credit for my efforts when I'm feeding the crew. I tried to bring you to the table, let you eat with them too, until you tried to make them hate me for bringing the food.
When you go off, pen, pad, and the paper, they like the sound, but they're mad that you made it. No need for enemies having these traitors. This is the mindset of the average hater. They just mad they don't have any paper. They want a bum, but they won't pay you back later. This is the reason we don't have any neighbors. This is the mindset of the average hater.
Nah man, I won't placate to none of your games. It's no surprise you fake snakes try and steal in my name. It's not up for debate. How can you face it, take a chance and roll the dice and end up with both of your eyes snake? When you take from the hand that wasn't trying to feed you, the turn around to bite the one that's feeding your food. That greediness rude, but y'all avoiding the truth. Never thought to see you coming, now we watching you move. Don't think I didn't notice why you asking to borrow it. Not much gets by lobotomized and sorrow the infinite. While you acting buddy-buddy, never imagine the dividends. Only you can get judged by the book of Leviticus. I'm not religious, but I'll study you intricate, break you down to the hater you are. The ways are limitless. I see straight through your antics when I envision it. Y'all started up some shit and I'm about to just finish it.
When you go off, pen, pad, and the paper, they like the sound, but they're mad that you made it. No need for enemies having these traitors. This is the mindset of the average hater. They just mad they don't have any paper. They want a bum, but they won't pay you back later. This is the reason we don't have any neighbors. This is the mindset of the average hater. They just mad they don't have any paper. They want a bum, but they won't pay you back later. This is the reason we don't have any neighbors. This is the mindset of the average hater.
Hey bro, you got 4 cigs I can bum off you?
Fuck, bro.
Holy fuck, bro. Welcome to this Fuck Bro podcast. I'm the leader of the group, since I'm the one recording it now.
Fuck, that's
Thank you for having us on your show, Bumpin'.
Yeah, we got Mars 1. We got Space Case, or just Exodus. We got Nate Nasty, and we got Bresto's famous cousin Pestilence.
You gonna slap?
Happy bumping. We got some submissions today. I'm not for real gonna host, am I?
No, you were fucking.
Yeah,
You're doing good.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
All right,
You got this.
I know. It feels like when we were on that one weed bar performing.
They flip the floor, and you're all like,
radical, man.
You're like, bro, I don't think I can go back in there, bro. I'm like walking in a nightmare right now, brother.
I'm having a vision quest right now.
I'm having an existential crisis on the curb. Oh no. It's bad. Okay.
Bro, how fucked would he have been if we had just like locked arms and danced around him? Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Nah, this
You would have freaked out, bro.
I probably would have fucking got up and flung.
Bro, what if we got like a whole
say
pack
what I
of
would've
people
done.
to jump around him and go hootie tootie disco cutie.
Yeah.
Fucking dead, bro.
You don't even know what that is, Mars.
We should.
Speaking
Speaking of that, I actually mentioned it to Space that for the God Division project, we should, for like a lot of the intro outro shit, we should implement our very weird, and we should do an intro outro where we all like all of you guys are doing the hootie tootie disco cutie, and I go stop, or something like that. Like
You're
just,
like you're Braden.
Yeah, we all fucking. It'd be such a funny, like, just random reference, like.
Man.
No.
Kidding. Mars, did you ever watch that movie yet?
Fuck no.
Bro, you would be like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I think it's an underrated
banger,
banger, man.
You would love it.
The Greasy Strangler.
Yeah, he
and
would
get
love
back
it.
to us. And,
What is it streaming on, yo?
It's on Amazon.
VHS on that bitch?
I think it's on Freevee even with commercials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that as good as Tubi? Tubi's better, bro.
Tubi's the
Tubi is
best.
better.
Tubi's
Tubi
the
is
fucking
the
best.
Dude,
Tubi's
I've been
aight.
riding with Tubi since they didn't have like good movies on.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like,
Tubi
it's
has
dope, bro, 'cause
fucking
it's free.
the entire Yu-Gi-Oh series on it, bro.
Tubi has like every fucking martial arts movie ever made on it too.
Dude,
Yeah,
Does
dude,
it
they
have,
be having
all the
some weird
Saturday
martial arts.
morning
4 Element Ninjas.
They got wrestling, bro.
It's got
Canadian
3
wrestling where
ninjas.
it's straight fucking bloody as shit.
If they have 4 Element Ninjas, I'll watch it because that's like.
It
I
probably
mean,
does.
it used to be known as Super Ninjas.
It
It's
probably does.
my favorite.
It
old
probably
kung fu
does,
flick.
actually.
Okay.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes when you type in the search bar, search for shit, it won't show up though. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh,
Have
they
you
must
noticed
took
that
the
when you
movie
type
down,
stuff
and then
in the search bar, it doesn't show up? Has that been a problem for you?
Not for me,
thanks to
dog.
our sponsor today, Jock
Jock
F
this
Monster
Monster.
Entertainment. You don't have to deal with
What?
that anymore. Yeah, Jocko will come right in there. He has a direct line to the tech support center in India. They're his brothers.
the
And
wicked
he,
tech supporters will never die, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's very well connected over there. So if you ever have problems with your search queues, or you're dealing with a phone call that's taking too long with somebody that's calling from a business, you call up Jocko. Jocko will get one of his brothers on the other line, and one of these, just one of these. You just walk away from the fire.
Then they'll
Boom.
add Facebook views to your favorite video.
Yeah, that's true. For pretty cheap cost too.
Post your ugliest picture, and you'll get 50 motherfuckers saying you're beautiful. All for the low price.
He'll also
He'll
wipe your search history too.
I'll
Yeah,
also be asking for Bob and Vagine, bro.
yeah. And if you have a Bob or a Vagine,
Or both, preferably.
that's a 50% off coupon right away.
Those are Jocko's
Yeah, Bob and
favorites.
Vagine, you know they're a nice elderly couple, you feel me?
Yeah, dude. Bob and Vagine,
Bob and Vagine, bro.
very, very nice couple.
Come down the
We
street.
all like
you know?
Bob and Vagine.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bob and Vagine, what do we got first? Nate Nasty.
Unwavering fear.
I do have an unwavering fear
Um,
Hell yeah.
of shoestring potatoes.
by Javi Darko
Oh,
All
or
right.
Javi. I don't know.
Hobby.
Javi.
We only really try to figure
Share
out
that
how to pronounce your
screen.
name correctly if your music is good. So, Javi, we'll find out.
Yeah, Javi. We'll learn. We'll learn soon enough.
Oh, you sure that doesn't say Jocko? Warp, warp.
What? I I think that's July.
Let me know when you guys are in.
I think that's JV.
July.
Yo. What? I'm wavering fear. Straight days got me pacing, putting grays in my hair. This for trying young men and your troublesome years. Through trials and tribulation comes unwavering fear. What? I'm wavering fear. Straight days got me pacing, putting grays in my hair. This for trying young men and your troublesome years. Through trials and tribulation comes unwavering fear. Lately I've been starving, to be honest, not the same since they laced my spliff. Chasing acceptance left me sinking, swimming in Satan shit. Cage bird dimension engulfed in his rage. Seen a nigga hold the gauge to my mother's face, it would hard on my brain. Thoughts of a slave caught from my lungs, drinking dirty shit. Molested in my youth, depression threw me to opiates. Overdosed the bitches, blind leading the blind. Thinking back to the time I got the facts, my brother would die. Can understand it, fam left me with issues, broken the bandit. Using Xanax to escape off the edge of the ledge, stranded. My lady killed my baby, it makes me hate you so differently. Mistakes that teach you gratitude, why my father don't cherish me. Reflection, true my complexion, reckon this life harder. Checks is never easy, depression is the path of an author. Chosen straight from comfort, sleep is the cousin of the reaper. The words of a preacher distort the ego. I'm wavering fear. Straight days got me pacing, putting grays in my hair. This for trying young men and your troublesome years. Through trials and tribulation comes unwavering fear. Why? I'm wavering fear. Straight days got me pacing, putting grays in my hair. This for trying young men and your troublesome years. Through trials and tribulation comes unwavering fear.
I'm high driving on memory lane, images fade into my mirrors. I drift till I sway, crash in the whip. Disaster and dread, a hazardous kin, having the mints on my father off his hands at the crib. Shit, child ruined by pharmaceutical politics, a product of abuse included in my environment. Long Island novelist, born in paranoia, destroying my innocence. Little nigga sniffing on opiates, hoping for an overdose, comatose, knowing that I'm on the other side. No God or fucking Holy Ghost, just darkness. Can't see myself but felt conscious, I'm dying. Heard grandmother yelling and crying. Finally I entered the void and came back, veins strapped to the IV fluid, and think back to the very moment that I almost ended it all, trying to call death but she never answered the phone. Whoa, away from her fear. Straight days got me pacing, putting grays in my head. This for trying young men in some troublesome years. Through trials and tribulation comes a wavering fear. A wavering fear. Straight days got me pacing, putting grays in my head. This for trying young men in your troublesome years. Through trials and tribulation comes a wavering fear.
That's a big fuck, bro, from all fucking 5 of us. I'm calling it right now.
Yep.
I'm calling it right now.
I actually went and looked, and Micah, Mr. East, sent us that song.
That was fucking dope.
Nice. Boy.
We'll go space first.
Bumpin', why don't you go first? Because you were the one that just, you had a bold claim.
All right, fine then.
Yeah, tell us why. Tell us why we're all gonna like this song,
Bro, that fucking song was fucking sick, bro. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by saying right now, I know that's like, we all vibe that kind of music here. It wasn't no like pop shit, so it was like automatically, the chorus, like, dude, and when they switched off the chorus, that was dope. It's some real shit, man. That fucking whole track was, it was just like, damn, dude. There's a lot of real shit in there. You don't fuck with people, especially nowadays. It's dope. I fucking like that song. The fucking circle camera too, like the video itself was pretty fucking dope. Like, it gave me some nostalgic vibes. Like, motherfuckers are doing it right. That's what I think. But yeah, I'm gonna give that a fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro. Since I'm fat as hell and I'm worth 3 motherfuckers. All right, now Space's turn.
All right. Yeah, that's a good fucking way to start this episode, dude. That track is dope, man. That shit was nice. The flow, the delivery, the lyrical content too. Like, man, there was some really, really, really deep shit in there.
Yeah.
The beat was fucking slick. I like those subtle cuts in the background and shit. I don't know. Everything sounded on point. Bumpin mentioned the video. The video fucking looked nice. Like everything about this track was dope, man. I'm a fan. So now we definitely have to find out how to pronounce their name right because we just have to. I'm gonna give this one a yes. Okay. What do you think there, Mr. One?
I think Dateline just got put on the wrong TV by Christian.
Yeah, Shane. Oh, is
Mars one. Yeah, what you think?
Fuck yeah, man. That shit was, gotta say, both MCs was dope on it. There's some good chemistry between both of them. You could tell that they both are very proficient lyricists. You guys can hear me fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beat selection, great. Definitely, like, I'd fucking check out an album from either of these guys already just off of that first track. So yeah, I totally approve of this shit. I'd listen to that one again. That one definitely is I feel like it's one that goes right onto, any good boom bap playlist, and it's good to see more people that's allies. Those guys are allies, so recognize what they're doing, and that was a dope track. Fuck yeah, I approve of that shit for sure. So, Mr. Reen?
So, man, this one time, it was like in 3rd grade, I fucking had a really, really big dinner, and surprisingly, it didn't pass through. And then the next morning, I had a really big breakfast and a really big lunch, and then it just came fucking funneling out of me. It was some really deep shit. And that track reminded me of that, because that was some deep shit. That was some fucking really deep shit right there. No, that shit was dope as fuck. Like Mars said, the beat was really dope. I think the way you guys fucking play off each other was really dope as well. I think actually the first dude that spit kind of reminded me of Mars a little bit, like with his delivery and presence on the track. And then I like how they synergize really well, and they definitely fit together. But there are some pretty good contrasts between them in terms of the way that they deliver their words and stuff, particularly with the second MC had a lot of flourish in his like voice during some bars. Like his vocal register would go up and down a little bit and kind of throw a little bit of like on his words, like a little bit of stank. I fucking really a little bit of stank.
No, before that.
Oh, a little bit of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like nice. the sound when shit comes down from the heavens, you're just like, it was like that.
Yeah. When you did it, it sounded like hesitation.
On that bitch, yeah.
No, it wasn't hesitation. It was intentionally.
It was like some pizzazz on that bitch.
Yeah, it was just like a little bit extra. Like it's something that I think the most common example that
was it stank or was it pizzazz?
What was it? I think it was a little stanky.
I think it was stanky pizzazz, bro. It was it reminded me of like Kendrick Lamar.
Was it stank as?
Like Kendrick Lamar does that all the time, where he fucking moves his voice around while he's saying shit. And I think it just adds like a little extra flavor to it. And this dude like had a very subtle variant of that, which I actually really fucked with, because it didn't feel like it was him trying to lean into something and like really hop on a gimmick or anything like that. It just felt very natural. I think it really highlighted the words well. Really fucking good message there too, and like the fucking hook was fire as hell. Video was really, really dope. Like Bump said, it definitely felt like a throwback nostalgia joint, so I'm definitely give that a yes.
Fuck yeah.
Nate Nasty.
I am also giving that a yes. You know, verse 1, it was some real shit, like relatable, and then like just knowledge being dropped almost every bar. The hook was absolute fire. I agree with Bump. Like, I really like how they bounced off each other, and it was flawless. Beat was fire. Verse 2, the bars. The bars were like just more hard reality, and just it felt I don't know, it felt like it was a personal conversation, which brings me to the visuals, like how it's just focused on like they're just walking around, and like the world's still going on around them. It's one thing that I really liked. Like, there's a point where he was just rapping, then he walked over to the side, and this fucking jogger went by and shit. It's like, it kind of gives like a hint of like the world still moves, even though you're carrying this shit. It's really, really made it feel like just real personal, and it drove the verses home. Obvious yes for me.
That is a. Dude, and Nate, you mentioned jogging. Speaking of jogging, Jockness Monster Entertainment, everybody, is our sponsor for the day. Because I got a special sponsor. First time sponsor of the show. New dude. He's out of, I believe, India. Small little town. He works for Wish.com. He's a really good dude. Jockness Monster Entertainment. Check him out. No. Speaking of which, did somebody cash app Jocko yet?
You're fucked up.
Voltron in 1.
Yay, sports ball.
Didn't enjoy any of that.
Oh, shit was fire too. I looked at him. I'd be bumping, bro. I looked at him and I was just like, yo, who's this rapper right now? He was like, this is I'd be bumping, the one who made the beat. I was just like, what? He's rapping too, huh? I was like, this shit's fire for real. Good shit.
Speaking of Denver Mavericks, what do we got next? I don't think we do.
Next up, we have Go In by Citrus, the Drunken Prophet.
Holy fuck, I forgot to unmute my mic on the fucking thing. Hikes.
Well, I'm glad you took all that time to speak.
World.
Hey, this is my homie right here, man. He fucking, he's a dope dude. We met up at a show, and he's similar to, like, style, and he's got a group called Deborah's House, and these fools are fucking wild with it, too. Got, like, the dopest band name, too, Deborah's House, come on. But, yeah, he, and then he picked up a job where I work at, too, so we just be fucking bringing the hip-hop to the, you know, old folks and shit. So, yeah, Citrus is a dope dude.
Let's check
it out. Oh, shit. Okay.
Fuck, bro.
Fuck.
And he dropped this for his birthday. His birthday was the other day. So I haven't heard it.
Alright. Okay. Let's see. Feel the light in my heart, see my eyes in the dark. My whole life is a bar, it all ends where it starts. Zero, goose egg, right with the charge. A fool in a new age, bright as a star. The universe wants to play, I wanna spar. Demeanor is Wu-Tang, rhymes are bizarre. It's all great, I chose this life, it's all fake. That's why I stay solid when all of my bonds break. Nothing stays still, atoms are dancing, it all shakes. I'm just here to put my stamp on it in God's name. flame. Watch me walk flames, chosen discomfort dissolves pain. It's an off phase, operate, talk, and walk strange. Watch it all change, correspondence with lost ways. All is mine, all is polarized, all is all in all ways. My thought waves could off a whole nation. Digest the whole apple to the core, integrate shit. I'm solely into great shit, cause and effect. Don't get wrecked for lame shit, we haven't even met. Relax and ease your stress, and this life can be finesse. Trying to find a balance, worship Lakshmi and Ganesh. I've studied more than one religion, lots of different sects. God doesn't need an in-between, always link, no disconnect. A little focus, drop the effort, full effect. What I'm blessed, I give respect, then I walk in light of flesh. Ecstatic blissinosis, cannot force the metamorphosis. With a diving deeper floating, all awareness is an ocean. Ecstatic blissinosis, cannot force the metamorphosis. With a diving deeper floating, all awareness is an ocean. The heart space, it's time for you to go in. Fuck wherever you're going, you need to go in. Don't trip or forfeit, homie, go in. Distraction comes from outside, go in. The heart space, it's time for you to go in. Fuck wherever you're going, you need to go in. Don't trip or forfeit, homie, go in. Distraction comes from outside, go in.
Nate, what do you think about Mars's fucking cousins?
I definitely see where you stole your style from.
But, no, actually, I think he's been emceeing fucking, at least putting out projects like longer than I've been fucking, like about at least 10 years. And I've been putting out projects for like 4.
He's clearly, clearly a cut above you. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, infinitely doper. Yeah, no, he's dope though.
He sounds like he shows up.
You should have had your mom call him to give encouragement to an up and coming MC, just so. I'm like, yo.
Nah, he was dope. Like when I listened to it, I was kind of like vibing out, and I was kind of focusing. I can't even speak right now. I was focusing more on the beat than his bars. So I don't know, like, but like when that hook came in, that shit or his thing at the end, like I fucked with it. I like that. It was a good vibe. I'll give it Pesta.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope. I really like that beat. Like it kind of sounds like an old school music box almost sampled. Like one of those fucking old music boxes that used to be at your fucking grandma's house that you twist up and it'd be like ding 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 ding. Like fucking that kind of a noise. So I fuck with that. It was kind of like hypnotic. Citrus always has pretty solid content and bars, and a really unique delivery as well. Which is kind of, I say unique because like there's a lot of what some people would classify as the angry white guy rapper voice out there in hip hop, but I don't think there's very many of those guys that are in this particular realm of hip hop. Like
those angry white.
I think the thing that makes it different is that
Wu-Tang.
When you hear something like this, it's not like it's clearly like not him trying to like flex or sound like he's a fucking big tough strong guy or whatever. So it's like it makes it feel like that's just his fucking voice and it's a lot more natural. And you can always tell too when some people force their fucking shit. Like we know a couple people that you hear them in video clips, they think I'm not about it, and then you hear them rap and it's like, dude, you're fucking putting on this weird fake voice when you rap, and that's just be yourself, motherfucker. I don't know why you're doing that. So it's pretty clear like this is how this dude delivers shit. I fuck with it, man. It definitely reminds me of like some kind of like Decca, some fucking shit in that kind of realm. So I'm gonna give it a yes. Mars won. The only one.
One was dope. I meant to check that one out. I think he dropped it like 2 days ago.
On his birthday.
On his birthday, my dude. No, we worked together. He had to work like all day and shit. So respect to that dude. He's a solid dude too. But yeah, the joint's dope. I like Citrus's way that he rides the beat. He's able to control that shit and flip it in certain ways that's super like nautible. You know, it's just like his verses are very like nautible. That shit's hard. And yeah, he should, you know, continue just doing his thing. He's stocking up, like, as far as what I heard, stocking up singles and shit like that. And I think he's doing a monthly, like, I don't think on the first of the month, but just like once a month he's dropping a track, you know. And so that's good, man. I've seen good positive, like, it's good having an MC to work with too, you know. So that's positively influenced me. But yeah, I give the joint a yeah, for sure. That shit was dope. And also what I was dope too was because you mentioned Deca, and you know something that's cool I think between you and like So Pesto and Citrus is that like both of your guys' favorite MC is Aesop, or like a big influence of you guys is Aesop Rock. And it's cool because you guys are different MCs, totally different deliveries and cadences and flow and shit. But you guys have a similar or the same fucking influence, you know, as far as being somebody you guys really look up to as far as bars and song structure, and you know, a lot of things go. And it's just crazy how the differences between you guys, but that's that common thing, you know.
Yeah, it is weird because there are certain people too that I've heard like have similar MCs in their like small group of like, damn, these motherfuckers really be killing it every time. That I would be like, that motherfucker's got the same influences as I do, and he's doing that? What in the fuck? Like, what? Like, it is bizarre. There's some motherfuckers that be making like some like offbeat fucking trap music that I'm like, and you listen to like this is your main influence?
Yeah,
I would have never connected those fucking dots, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's dope. It's dope that you fuck with it. Like, I think it's good music, so. But it is weird sometimes to see that, like. Or I'll see other people make lists of MCs, and I see, like, common MCs between totally different MCs, like, that are making
yeah,
the posts, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought this guy was in the fucking, into the Noodle Soup Gang and fucking In Sync. He's dropping fucking Sean Price and
yeah.
fucking Redman. Like, what the
Never
hell?
know. Yeah, never fucking know.
Space
What's
Cake.
wrong with noodle soup?
Dude, the Noodle Soup Gang, they're kind of whack, bro.
The fuck is the Noodle Soup Gang?
Bro, you don't know who the Noodle Soup Gang is?
No, man.
Bro, you be
No,
living under a rock, bro.
Who the fuck they are?
I do. I do.
Dude, NSG,
Alright, Space.
they're crazy.
The track was dope. The beat, I was really feeling the beat. When he started spitting, like I wasn't sure about his voice. But then like it grew on me really quick. Um, and like the lyrical content is fucking nice. Like he's one who definitely has like a vocabulary, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like Mars said, you know, like he hits the beat from numerous angles. You know, like he definitely rides that beat out. Uh, and it was cool, man. I was kind of sad because like the hook came in, and then there wasn't a verse after it. Um, so I don't know. It seemed like a pretty short track, but this is somebody that I definitely want to check out more of, man, because I'd like to hear him over like, you know, I'm curious to like what his beat selection is like, and um, you know what he can do to different sounding beats and shit.
We did
Um,
get one from him before in the past.
okay, yeah, because he kind of sounded familiar, but the name Citrus does not sound familiar at all.
Citrus the Drunken Prophet.
Yeah, I feel like I would remember that shit.
That sounds like a
Thanks,
mix
man.
between Flames Trotter, Gambles, and fucking Details.
You really fucked with the beat selection the last time. Remembered it was like the artwork was like the melting clocks.
Oh,
And you compared them to Sage Francis.
okay, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. On this one, he kind of had that Mars One flow. I think like his delivery, not like his voice or nothing like that, but like his cadence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you put Mars One on that beat, like I think they would have had a similar fucking cadence.
That'd have been a banger.
But no joke, no joke. So yeah, I did this shit though. I'm gonna give this one a yes. Who's left? Nate.
No, it's just me.
Last again.
I think Nate. Or Nate, did you go on this one yet? I think he did.
Yeah, I went first.
Oh yeah, that's right. We went backwards.
I always get you too confused, man. But
I thought that was dope as hell. Fucking, it was like a half hour ago when I listened to it, I guess. But from what I remember, no, I was just kidding. Sometimes I remember
way back in the day.
Yeah, way back. I thought that shit was cool. I remember pretty much what Space said though about like when I first heard the voice, just when it first came out, like probably the first half bar, I was like, you know, but I got sold. I thought it was dope. His voice is actually pretty dope. I was trying to say pretty dope, dude.
Pause.
Yeah, no Diddy.
No Diddy. Yeah, no dude stir.
No dude stir.
Yo, so I'm confused. Is Brody Dudestar like an ally or is he a fucking enemy of me?
Bro, that's the mystery of the whole thing. Nah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, for real.
The answer is yes.
Fuck, bro, that's fucking hilarious.
Dope. I think he's pretty dope. I'm gonna be doing a track with him, so
yeah.
I think he's pretty. I think he's a pretty good ally, though. Like, especially if people knew his backstory, like fucking FT. Fuck you, I fucking got sold coffee in jail, and you know, and then you got Brody's backstory, like.
No, it says here that you were leading a right-wing militia. Like, that wasn't what I was doing, you know. Wow, it looks like what you were doing here, and now they're putting a face to this whole crowd of people.
You're turning the frogs gay.
But anyway, that last track was a fuck bro.
Yeah, that last one was dope as hell. Was that a YouTube link or Spotify?
Spotify.
That was Spotify?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a YouTube of that
Probably.
track?
We'll try to find it. I'm sure if it's on Spotify, it probably went through YouTube too.
I know how people be like that though. They say fuck DistroKid and they just strictly use Spotify or something.
Well, he's sent stuff on YouTube before. Anyway, what do we got next? Nate.
This episode has been brought to you by Jockness Monster Entertainment.
You need a Jockstomy bag?
Enough said.
Enough said. More.
Next up, we got. Next up, we got Denku, Cellar Dweller with Black.
Oh shit!
Produced by Both Hot Beats. Why isn't his picture in this though?
Wait for to come in 8. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't stop. Yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Come on, and you don't stop. Yeah. Arms like Godzilla, I squash pillars, my arch the illest. Silverback gorilla, I march with killers, my army pillage your village. I walk through sipping on yak, swinging my axe, and I won't spill shit. Oh no, you flow so. My mind designs like Calvin Klein when I'm stitching them lines, shatter your spine, travel the time. Twist matter when I chitter chatter, I lift, get up, click and lift your whole head up. Yeah, I'm a monster, trust me. In boot camp, I kept a joke, shit was rusty. Your boy Ug's the problem. Now which one of y'all wanna solve them? We black out.
It goes one punch from the verse, black out. Line for line with us, black out. The difference of the problem subtracts you from the matter. Computers encrypted data, rewrite your entire chapter. It goes one punch from the verse, black out. Line for line with us, black out. The difference of the problem subtracts you from the matter. Computers encrypted data, rewrite your entire
Lights
chapter.
flicker, camera lenses crack your vision. It's a need to know mission. You don't need to know. Listen, I'm a visionary. Used to shining when your doctor sleep. Jack Torrance. My identity, you don't keep. Skin deep in my lady. Blow out the candle. Take risk. SWAT ammo. Brian Gamble. Black out your channel. Shadow bandage with a handle. You know Sylvester. Can't put away the Rambo. Sky City with Lando. Millennium Chewbacca. 30 live Contra. Command and conquer. Bonker. Electric blocker. Move away. Your whole career moves a bad freestyle on sway. Go D-Day. You need special education. When I see how we black out, this a demonstration. Carnivorous gargoyle. Still life. Aftermath. Slap your management staff for depleting your cash.
It goes one punch from the verse, black out. Line for line with us, black out. The difference of the problem subtracts you from the matter. Computers encrypted data, rewrite your entire chapter. It goes one punch from the verse, black out. Line for line with us, black out. The difference of the problem subtracts you from the matter. Computers encrypted data, rewrite your entire
Y'all
chapter.
don't want me to black out and pull a Mac out. And I ain't talking no laptops, nigga. I clap shots and let off rounds and watch clowns scatter. So watch what you utter, watch what you chatter. Ain't the hardest or the smartest artist, but I'm a grind regardless. Lock down and target the underground market. Y'all know my pedigree. Once I get on the melody, y'all funny and comical to me, like Bill Bellamy. Fuck is you telling me? Iggy's the new Biggie? Album of the year? You got to be kidding me. The rap game is getting worse. They wearing pink sneakers on stage and rocking skirts, but I'ma put it in reverse and take you back in time when every ball had to rhyme in order for you to shine. When you spit line for line, it had to spark something in your mind.
It goes one punch from the verse, black out. Line for line with us, black out. The difference of the problem subtracts you from the matter. Computers encrypted data, rewrite your entire chapter. It goes one punch from the verse, black out. Line for line with us, black out. The difference of the problem subtracts you from the matter. Computers encrypted data, rewrite your entire chapter.
Fuck bro.
Fuck bro.
Fuck bro.
Fuck.
I'll start this one out. I got a quick one. I'll start this one out. Yo, so verse 1 was fucking gas. Like, I fucking love that shit. That hook was more gas.
More gas.
And then that verse 2, fire, turning this whole bitch into a fucking inferno. Verse 3 was dope. I feel like that first dude and that last dude maybe should have switched places. I don't know. Like I feel like verse 1, the way he ended his verse had more energy than verse 3, but that shit's still fucking dope. Fucking Denku. Like, I love hype Denku on that hook. That shit. Yeah. So that's a yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See.
Black.
Bumping.
That fucking track was so dirty. I'm about to clean that shit with my little fucking resin hook.
The camera lens is the thing that looks dirty, bro.
Yeah, motherfucker. I was gonna say, you looking mighty blurry over there, homie.
I'm on blurry mode. I'm on blur mode, bro.
With your blurry ass.
That was dope. There's a reason fucking Dinku is with 100 Mad, and like that track, right? Like he's got so much projects out there. Like I've never heard that song, and I probably wouldn't have heard it in 5-6 years. Even binging Denko music, you know what I mean? Like
it dropped today, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that was dope. Yeah, that was dope as hell. It's I'd say I kind of feel the same way about the verses a little bit, but that third verse was still fire. Like it didn't matter what verse was where, especially with a fucking sick Denku hook like that. The beat was dope. And that's a fuck bro from me. Fucking
yeah.
tell us what you think about that one, Mars.
Yo, this is my favorite version of Denku. You know, is the like Denku's always nice with it, and his even his like more soft type shit. Denku's always dope. Denku's always dope. This is my favorite version of him though. Is whenever he goes more abrasive, like a couple of joints that reminds me of is the Busta joint off the collab Kong, I think it is. Yeah, the Busta joint. There's a lot of them, but and then there's this one particularly as well. Uh, that he has a similar cadence with VVS Verbal and with Rusty Jukes. And it's a few years old, but it's nice to see. Like I've heard about this project too. I've seen Denku kind of teasing it for a long time, so it's nice to hear that shit. Man, fucking crazy. That shit was dope. That shit was much needed. But like I said, best version of Denku in my opinion on that shit. And that fucking hook was just something filthy. So good on you, bro. Always forward. In the last couple years, the growth as an MC, like, and he was already sick as fuck, but he just keeps getting better. And then Bo, dope beat is always their fucking chemistry is always dope. So you know what you're getting with that. Salad Wells did their thing. I give that shit an absolute yes. Crazy.
Absolute.
Who else we got, man? Is that everybody? Pastorine.
Oh, Pastorine Finery gets a chance to cry. Okay, very good. Dude, so first of all, I want to say for anybody that is watching this, go check out Talk Nice, the brand new full-length project from Denku and Cellar Dwellers, dropped through 100 Mad Records today. Today we're filming, it's Tuesday, fucking May something. So it's end of May, Tuesday. Either way, you're watching this, it's fucking out. Yeah, May 28th. So it's fucking out. The whole project is fucking nuts. I've been blessed to kind of get a peek behind the curtain being in Cypher Den with Denku and doing so many shows with Denku. We actually did a little fucking mini show run I've mentioned a couple times on the show. So we actually got to spend the weekend together. I got to know him a lot better, fucking ride around in the cars, and I got to hear a lot of these unreleased projects full length all the way through. And like, man, the thing with Denku that always stands out to me is the fucking consistency of ridiculousness. Like, he's always dropping ridiculous shit, and he, like you said, he has so fucking much music that you would think logically with somebody that has created this much that there would be a lot of throwaway joints and there would be shit that isn't as fully and finely polished, and that's not the case at all. Like, fuck, man. Like, the thing that's crazy is, like, a lot of these projects that are unreleased, I've got to hear some of these joints, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like Mars said, like, even though I think Denku's a great example of somebody that's been doing this for 28 fucking years, and he's not complacent at all. He's continuing to fucking build and challenge himself to grow in not only as just like a fucking MC on fucking beats, but like, man, he's picked up the video thing. He picked up fucking at live shows. He's fucking singing. He's fucking beatboxing. He's fucking freestyle game is crazy. Like, that is, I think, the gold standard for anybody in the underground at any level to look at. If you're like, man, I really want to fucking do this hip hop shit, that's somebody that really does this fucking hip hop shit and totally invests in full self. And this is with a full-time fucking job and kids. Like, that's just to let you guys know that there are no excuses to not being able to put in the fucking work. Like, if you really want to do this, you will find the time somewhere to fucking do it. Because if a guy like that's been able to do it for this long and still investing that much time with all the other shit going on, what the fuck is your excuse? As far as this track goes, I thought it was fucking bonkers, bro. I think the energy was fucking great from everybody, actually. I really actually think that the layout was I dig it because I think it's like having the little bit softer energy on the end kind of fades the track out nicely. That fucking hook obviously was crazy, but the fucking Denku verse was fucking nuts, bro. Like the mini punches within punches that were going on throughout there, like all the fucking shit, all the references and shit that he was making, I was like, good fucking God, bro. Like he gets into that mode, and like Mars mentioned it before, like the pissed off Denku, like hearing it on a track is fucking great because it kind of encapsulates it for everybody to enjoy. But like, man, when you get to see it live, when Denku's at a show and shit just isn't like going the way it should be going, and people are being dickish, and it's just like there's a bunch of fuck shit going on before Denku's set, and he gets the fucking mic in his hand for the freestyle. I mean, you guys, I think you saw the New Year's one, like when Denku gets pissed off with the fucking mic in his hand on a freestyle, you're dead. Like it's just fucking an onslaught of like anger and shit like that. And I always tell him, I'm like, bro, that's my favorite to just watch pissed off Dengu rants like in rhymes on the fucking stage. So it's cool to hear it fucking encapsulated like this. So I'll give it a yes. Space.
Nice, nice. Yeah, man. Okay. First off, so this is a whole album with Cellar Dwellers, huh?
Correct. Talk nice.
Man, okay, dope. Man, that's exciting. I haven't heard anything about this album. I obviously haven't heard any songs. So, man, I'm anxious as fuck to check this one out. And it's cool because Cellar Dwellers, like, that's one thing that always stood out to me about Cellar Dwellers is, like, you know, UG and the other dude, fucking Phantasm, I think his name is.
Phantasm.
Is like, yeah. They're pretty different. You know what I'm saying? Like, UG is just always fucking hard bars, like fucking ruthless. Well, the majority of the time, you know what I'm saying? Just hard bars and shit. And Phantasm, he's a little more, I don't know, he's a little more witty, a little more, you know, just his vocal tone is softer, shit like that. So it's like those two alone are a great contrast. But then like throwing this form of Denku like in the middle, like I mean, like that's like the perfect fucking trio. You know what I'm saying? So like I know you guys mentioned the song structure, you know, like maybe switching the other two around, you know, switching UG and Phantasm's verses around or whatever. But like I think like as long as Denku's in the middle on this track, like this is like a fucking perfect track. That hook is dope. The beat is fucking dope too. It's like with like those, you know, the old school drums, the old school fucking bouncy bass, but then like I don't know, whatever that is, that creepy fucking higher pitch melodic sample that's in there. Like it's a cool blend. This track overall is fucking dope. And yeah, I definitely need to hear the rest of this album because man, this is a good intro to the album for sure. Not saying that this is the intro song, but for me being the first song that I heard off this album, like yeah, I'm excited to hear the rest of it. So salute Denku. That's what it is, man. I would definitely give this one a yes.
And that's a fuck bro.
That was dope.
That's three in a row.
Damn, that's
Damn.
three in a row.
Damn.
He threw us a curveball.
Woo.
We got any
Where's that place from?
She like it in her anus.
Throw a curveball on us once.
Stop it.
That was another thing that fucking infiltrated my mind when I was on the mic a bunch of times when I was in the studio. I just kept fucking saying that.
Shout out to the Godface fucking chat and just be like, check out this one, you guys. Anybody want to get
Do it. Oh my god.
Just be putting bangers in there and then just slip that one in there.
Slip it in there.
Yo, this shit's fucking nasty.
No, I think he will get a voice message in there, and he'll be like, "Bro," like laughing. What is this?
Yeah,
bro. Oh shit! Who that is?
Yeah, this is our Twoface's newest member.
Tickle just got trying to get in the clique.
He said he fucks with y'all and gave you guys your style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So up next we got I believe this is Mark 2.0. With candidate for the job. Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah. As soon as it works, let me know when y'all are in.
Before we start this, I believe he said something in the email. He said, "Hey guys, sending in the song I was working on last week to see if its rhyme schemes and originality can impress Space Case. At work, to become a trainer, you have to submit a 250-word essay. 250 words, that's nothing, and I have the superpower, might as well use it for $1 raise."
Oh shit, so Space Case is the last one to judge, or you have to judge this one? Should he judge?
I think we should make him laugh again, because like that's the fucking he's trying to impress.
All right, I'm gonna be extra for this one.
Fuck bro!
Fuck bro!
Hello, I have a recommendation. As a friend, I want you to know, buddy, who's a better candidate for the job than me? Nobody. Who has mastered each facet of the craft with a passion? Who's been bagging bananas, beating the wrath of the passes? He has immaculate patterns when stacking with pallets to stable the statues. Imagine this tutelage displayed in the classroom. Consulting strategies often with the faculty. Having meetings called and evolved the campus think. Triangles like Phil Jackson with the Bulls and the Lakers. Put the best way first, then establish a plan in place. How does he do it? We compile a blueprint of knowledge and use it to scholar the students. We follow with prudence, so one point is obtuse, and when we introduce them to the sound of my acoustics, they'll pull wood like a cue stick. After we craft a curriculum, make them a workbook. Teach them about each pass and how they work. Look over the doc flow and palette return put. Conduct a test and make sure what they learned took. For the RC occupation, trainers apply 250 words, all campaigning to survive. While I'm introducing Brian, Julie, Mike, Brandon, and Rob to me, the best candidate for the job. Repeat after me, better that's a facade. Looking further in the pile if you had to decide. Who wrote this essay in the rhyme will recapture your mind. Proof no one's better alive. The candidate for the job. My brain and mental state are always trying to innovate, demonstrate and re-innovate like a living space. People take a look at this image for vision's sake. Palette dimensions and how not to exceed their limits. Take into account if the delivered freight is in any way hanging over the edge. Minuscule amounts of inches make it difficult to fit in the trailer. Loaders a mental break down and the dock will suffer, okay? I'm stacking a specific shape and wrap them from tip to base. They won't tip in the wake of an accident and injure a family member, and the loaders can fit the shipment straight. Everything will click in place and will reach its destination safe. I'm not just trying to teach them how to beyond the stack. I'm thinking beyond the stack and how combines impact. What's the perfect catchphrase that keeps my words unmatched? My skills can be stern yet show warmth like a thermostat. RC occupation, trainers apply 250 words, all campaigning to survive. While I'm introducing Brian, Julie, Mike, Brandon, and Rob to me, the best candidate for the job. Repeat after me, better that's a facade. Looking further in the pile if you had to decide. Who wrote this essay in the rhyme will recapture your mind. Proof no one's better alive. The candidate for the job. Initiative, I generate a plan and I stick with it. I'm impetus, I attempt the task and I finish it. Coalition, they'll know and listen. I'll cast the benefits of accountability that the staff will implement. To the recruited talent, it helps to move like your skeleton. If you fell asleep, it could snap your leg like a pelican. Screaming for the medic when crushed between metal pent. How much accountability do we practice? 100%. If not, it could lead to a desocketed eyebrow, swelling wrist, a column collapsing your spine through a sudden twist. Listen, if accountability isn't 200%, you'll end up like this guy, who only practiced 192% accountability, which, as we can see, was not enough. Mark, this rap voice isn't how you sound. This is my real voice when I'm around the house. This voice is a fake voice I put on to rouse. I'm an expert at manipulating a crowd's morale. For the RC occupation, trainers apply 250 words, all campaigning to survive. While I'm introducing Brian, Julie, Mike, Brandon, and Rob to me, the best candidate for the job. Repeat after me, better that's a facade. Look no further in the pile if you had to decide. Who wrote this essay in the rhyme will capture your mind? Proof no one's better alive than Candy Job. I didn't do this for me, I did it for you, to inspire with words the fact that I am living proof. Big up your mood, maybe you smiled listening to it, laughed or giggled a few while sipping some fluids. Spit take, now your keyboard's all dripping in juices. Ding! We need all of sanitation to report to the produce office. Ding! We need all sanitation team to report to the produce office. Whew. While back at home. Hey, nephew Julian, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. But let's go ahead and speak in our work and school voices for a little bit.
Okay.
So, Julian, how old are you again?
11.
Oh, wow. You're almost as old as Rob was when he started working at Meyer. In a matter of mere months, you're going to be employed at Meyer. I'm going to put in a referral for you. Oh, if you stay there, can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Would you do that for me?
Yes.
Oh, man, you think you can make the 90 days? Could you do that?
Of course. No problem.
Thanks, Julian. You're a real friend. All right, let's turn off this recorder. Now that the tape is off, I feel like a genius. You see, the secret is I've been M-Team recognitioning the leadership so that they would reward me for my perceived meagerness. Oh, how neat I've been diabolically devious. The best candidate for the job, please. That Callie, she's legit. I told them I did it for them. I did it for me. I'm literally actually living the dream. When I'm asleep in rapid eye movement, it's the images I see. I hear some essays are going to be GPT chat. So it's going to be all-encompassing artificial intelligence against me? Good luck, robots. Do you have any words?
We're all gonna look like burnt-out toaster oven.
Yep. Julian, has this been streaming the whole time? No.
Okay. Bump, you go first.
No,
You got an echo on me.
I think we know what the problem is with the echo. No, Space goes first, bro. I want to hear what Space says.
He's got to go last.
I don't want to sway his opinion.
I know. All right, fine. I'll go first. The song was dope. I thought the song was pretty dope. You can't lie. That shit banged. But the rest of that, man, I was waiting for the song to come back and it didn't, so I was kind of mad. But at the same time, it's like...
Did you make that bumpin'? Was that you that did that?
Was
it? Major bumpin' vibes at the end.
Oh shit.
This guy is if you like if Bumpin' and IROC both put on one of those Potaro earrings and smashed together and Pesto was stuck in the middle.
Yo, I'm gonna have to but the skit was like longer than the song, so I'm gonna say no, but the song was dope as hell. It was just a little too much.
Hey, Nasty.
I liked it. I mean, the audio changed about halfway through the time on the track, even though a lot of it was like the skit. Like, I was entertained with the skit. I was like, what the fuck? But, like, I love it. I hope he got the job. Because I want to hear everybody else's track now.
For real, bro.
But yeah, I'm giving it a yes. And I'm standing by that three-way fusion between fucking IROC, Bump, and Pesto. I'm surprised he wasn't wearing a mask. Okay.
I want to go next because I want to go before Mars and say Fucking, it
Nah,
was really
fuck
cool
you.
until fucking Rayman popped on the
Fuck
stream.
you,
Rayman fucking
dog.
sucks, bro. Fuck
He hit
Rayman.
the, he fucking
Fuck
was perfectly
Rayman.
on with that shit.
Fuck Rayman and
Fuck,
everybody that
bro.
fucks with Rayman sucks dicks, bro. Fuck Rayman. Rayman sucks, dude. Earthworm Jim for life, bro. You fucking telling me fucking Rayman's cooler than Earthworm Jim? Fuck Rayman, dude.
Yeah, why not
Nah,
both?
dude. Only one intellectual property can survive the culling. Yeah,
No,
they're not. They're not
bro.
fighting Donkey Kong. They're not in that bracket. They're in the bracket against each other, and fucking Earthworm Jim wins.
All right, what about the
I
track
think
repeatedly?
Crash Bandicoot got them both beat.
So the track itself reminded me a lot of like Brother Ali. Like it had very heavy Brother Ali vibes with like both the beat selection and like the way that he was flowing on it and his vocal delivery. And then I think like I don't want to say devolved because it's not a devolution from fucking or a de-evolution from Brother Ali to Del the Funky Homo Sapien, but then like yeah, the fucking whole skit and like the poem at the end sounded very, very Del. So had a lot of like really cool influences and shit in there that I noticed. Wordplay was really good. I liked a lot about it. I think the mix could definitely have used a lot of polish on there to like really make it sound as good as it should. Because like I think the song itself is really, really fucking dope. But I'm kind of in the same boat as Bumpin', where it's like the skit is funny, but I feel like it's not like a skit that has like a ton of replayability to me. Like it gives me, it's even longer than this, but like it's the same way I feel about like my favorite song on the Seventh Chamber is the Seventh Chamber, but the fucking intro is goddamn fucking minute and a half, 2 minutes long, and it pisses me off every time. I'm like, intro's okay, but it's like I don't need to fucking spend a whole goddamn song listening to an intro or an outro. So it's like I have to give this one a no for those a couple down things, but I do really like the content. I think there is a lot to like about this. It's just not quite something I can push over the edge. Mars.
So first and foremost, bonus points for putting fucking Rayman 1 in the beginning. Good shit. You know, you ever heard of motherfucker? Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here, Pesto. Fucking Rayman 1 was so fucking good, bro. Fucking ahead of its time. Fucking platforming game. You ever had a fucking PlayStation 1? You had some time on your fucking hands. You know, fuck you. All right, whatever. Anyways, I almost pissed my fucking pants laughing just off of that. So that, like, dude, what the fuck? That was like,
dude.
And then, bro, like, fucking this guy. Okay, so under the fucking premise of this is so like you have to look at this track a little different from regular joints. I feel like because like this is one that's played under the pretense that some kind of like some type of higher up at your job's gonna be hearing this shit. With that being said, this dude fucking nailed it. Like I think that shit. Like if your supervisor was cool enough or motherfucker was even slightly into hip hop, or just a little bit reminiscent of the fucking like 80s, some shit, he would have probably given the motherfucker the job, right? I thought that shit was, you know, of course, flow. I think, like, obviously the dude's got some skill to fucking lay it down and everything. You know, I think that it served a purpose. The way that he flowed his cadence, it kind of served a purpose for this type of joint, being specifically too with that comedy at the end. Even more so, it seemed like, you know, this guy kind of reminded me of almost like a Andy Milonakis type shit, right? So something where, like you're saying, somebody, or maybe like on some YouTube shit where you might not hear, you know, you might not go watch the video again, like as far as you were saying, Pesto, like with replayability. You might not want to because you already kind of saw the skit. But like some people will probably go back and check out the joint on, you know, the streaming or the Bandcamp or whatever if they have a version that's like a studio version without that long ass outro. So I think it's got a redeeming purpose. These motherfuckers, at any rate, could use this shit as an example. Like I could see this being used by a company or something. Like this dude. One last thing. Me personally, you know, I do a good job at work and shit. I try to fucking do my thing, you know, get some job security in this bitch. But this motherfucker went up and beyond, bro. And I've never put, you know, and like even in my regular joints, that dude put a lot of effort into that song. I gotta say, it's like fucking 3 or 4 verses or something like that. So, I'm just gonna. I don't know if it's gonna tie break it, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. So isn't it up to Jester now?
Now it's up to dude. This is perfect, dude. This is exactly what we wanted. This is the WWE moment, bro. I agree. Fuck jobs as well. Also, you can't say that you haven't worked hard at your jobs, fucking Mars. We saw you take a punch in the fucking back of the head on video, bro.
Hey, yeah, that
My
fucking
job's
job
all right.
really took care of me.
You
You
shed
know, my
blood,
current job has been fucking amazing, and it's like helped me get, you know, in this apartment and all kinds of dope shit. So, you know, you gotta say I appreciate where I'm at now, and like it's been a big change. But yeah, fuck the Dollar General. You know, carry you a motherfucking piece. We need that shit on fucking auto. We need that shit on auto on speed dial.
Oh, fucking write a rap song about it then.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, so first off, man, I appreciate you calling me out for this challenge. So is this the dude who had the song about the kaiju horn or whatever?
Yes.
And the dog one? Okay. So first off, everything that we've heard from you has had a subject matter that you fucking stuck to, like fucking flawlessly. Whether or not I or anybody else is into the subject matter, like you cannot deny that. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like you definitely word for word, bar for bar, you fucking stick to the subject matter. And as MCs, like fuck, that's tough to do sometimes. Maybe it's easier than we think. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But regardless, this track, like lyrically, this track is dope. Substance wise, this track is nice. Like this track has a lot of potential. However, I feel like it fell short with the sound quality. Like I feel like the mix could have been better. Um, Bro, that beat, I gotta talk about that beat, man, because that beat was so fucking smooth, man. That shit was slick, especially like when that vocal sample fucking came in the first time. Like, dude, my fucking nipples got hard, man. I love that shit. So, yeah, man. And Pesto mentioned the Brother Ali reference, and man, I agree with that 100%, man. This definitely has that brother Ali vibe to it. But yeah, man, like I don't know the delivery. I feel like the delivery could have been smoother. Um, and there was like I don't know, there was some weird spots where like your vocals got really quiet for some reason. Um, and just I don't know, just subtle things like that. I think that could have been improved and taken care of during engineering. That would have just brought this track up a tier. And then whatever happened at the end, like the outro, I think it could have been solid if it was potentially executed better. And I say that because like you go from this long song to this long outro, where the outro ends up being a skit. And like that skit, I would have probably put on a track of its own. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree, it doesn't really have that replay value. Plus, like it's so long-winded. Like there's a lot of dead air in that fucking outro / skit that like could have been cropped out, you know, to compress it a bit more, so it's not such a fucking endurance contest. You know what I'm saying? Man, there is a lot of things that I like about this song. It really is just those few things that give it a no for me. Man.
With a steel chair, Space Case comes in there with a steel chair and just ruins this man's dreams.
The Wolves win by 5.
I'm gonna tell you this though, like if that outro wasn't down there, I would have gave it a yes. Because like even with the sound quality being where it's at, like I still enjoyed the playthrough. You know what I'm saying? And like the lyrical content and shit like was so deep, and just so well executed where like I could listen to it again and again and again and pick out different things, you know what I'm saying? So like the track itself, even as it stands with the engineering issues, like it has replay value to it. And I definitely would have played it back. But man, with that outro on there, like I can't, because I know every time it would come up on my fucking playlist, I'd be like, I don't care how busy I was at work, I'd be fucking rushing to my phone and trying to be like skip.
You know,
so
that's true. I was gonna say like that's what I would be doing too. It's too long.
Yeah. But man, props, dude. Fucking props. I know you definitely put some work into that shit.
Yeah, I like the other songs.
Yeah,
for sure.
good fucking track.
I do like that song too.
Yeah, I don't think I was a fan of the other ones. I believe, actually, I'm pretty sure you gave them a no as well.
I did.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm changing my answer to a yeah. So that's a fuck yeah. Just kidding.
But man, once again, dude, I appreciate you calling me out for the fucking challenge.
Gotta have more people calling out Space Man. He be on that bullshit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What do we got next?
All right, man,
I felt that way.
Next up, we have. All right, so this one's like 10.5 minutes.
What?
Jesus.
Hardcore Rap Drill Cypher 3. 12
That's
artists.
Too long, bro.
12
That's
too long? Well,
that's too long, bro. 10-minute song?
I sent something.
It's a
bro.
cypher.
How about if it gets to us, you can do the fucking hand thing.
Yeah, you being that long, you get the hand rule.
Hey, they better be spitting some fucking heat. That's all I gotta say. So throw that shit on.
All right, Mars.
We're
You know
just
what the
over
hand?
an
Dude, does
hour
Mars
in
know what the
episode
hand
two.
rule is?
Yeah.
No.
All right,
I
so
do now.
it's a tap out rule. Where if we get a majority of us to put your hands up over the camera.
Okay, it's a majority thing. All right.
Yeah, so
So you
if
get
three
3
of us,
hands, it's done.
yeah, three
All
of us
right.
do that, it's done.
3 hands, you get the right to unmute and fucking harass till it gets stopped.
Yeah, which is kind of fun to do.
Yeah, because I've been given a power that should never have been put in my hand.
I know the fucking word of the day. The word was Rayman.
Rayman.
No, I haven't. Every once in a while, I'll write one. Like last week, I had one, but you guys just never say it, so it's like. So I can't do it without targeting somebody.
We haven't done that for a while.
Yeah, well, the one time the word was vitriol, and I was shamelessly targeting Pesto, and he didn't fucking say it. He was saying that shit all week. He must have learned a new fucking word right before the episode.
Yeah.
Quit.
Had some inside knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking.
Whose cipher is
Hard.
this anyways?
It's by.
My shamans told me not to bet on vitriol that week, so I fucking pulled it out of the vocabulary loop.
Pulled it out of Q.
Yeah, I pulled it out of Q, bro. And replaced it with fucking anger again.
I hope you get avian flu.
Eating rage. Fuck you.
Y'all ready for this shit?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yo, I may be crucified for my beliefs. Fuck the government if they think I believe the lies they telling me. Left wing, right wing, both sides are corrupt. Let me sum it up. Run by the Illuminati. You must be belligerent if you disagree. Ignorant as Trump proclaiming he can end the war in the Ukraine in one day. The day a politician actually gives a shit about the people of this country. The government will release the cure for HIV and every other so-called uncurable disease. They only care about adding profits to their pockets. That's why they keep raising the cost of living. They're getting rich off us.
Hardcore, rap flow, cypher, 3. Political style, let's get it.
Yo. Fuck the government, I'm not working till I'm 70. You can work to 70, sucking D, send for me. Government can see me in a battle G. You can kill me with a gun, but with rhymes you ain't touching me. Fuck your policies, I judge by your character. Can't even walk up the steps, giving speeches like an amateur. Nikki will never be a president. You couldn't trust a female with a country where the feelings mix. I don't go for these parties, I stay independent. Who the hell are you to decide on our money spending? But to be honest, all these guys are old and grumpy. I'd rather go for someone like Vivek Ramaswamy. Why pay taxes for illegals to live comfortably? They get treated better than Americans, it's a tragedy, but it's the truth. Fuck Joe Biden, the government, Nikki Haley, yo Democrats and no Republicans too.
Fuck the government, the world is acting parable. Mother Earth has got the hump, it's looking like a camel toe. Traps in the system and I swear there's no way out. The government are really holding the ammo though. The govs have got us living in the box. Prescribed medication, now they wonder why we lost. There's so much mental health that I have come across, and Lord knows that I've paid the cost. I need to go with cost of living, match your wages, cutting down trees for unaffordable pages. Just be real, I've been preaching it for ages. It's 2024 and some man are still moving racist. Small-minded. It's so pitiful, being uneducated nowadays is like the pinnacle. Most to understand the words on the REM principle. Can't afford bread and milk, so many are just miserable.
They're always putting up our shit, like why are we putting up with it? The tax is going up, but the wages, nah, not a bit. I wanna grab an MP's neck, begin to tear it into bits. They want us under control and broke, I ain't into it. Fuck the feds and government, we're rummaging and struggling. How do they make us feel guilty when we have to get our hustles in? Never ever gonna conform to people up in uniform. They look at me with hate, cause of the way I dress. Fuck the law, approach at me with caution. If you're an MP or I'll mop the floor with all your blood. It's never love, get levered up like Oracle. Coming from the moors with the silencer like Roger Moore. To silence all the violence they creating from their rotten wars. Let's work together, stop fighting cause that's what they want. It's the same in every country that I've seen from across the pond. Division keeps us weak, just speak up till the speaker pops. Power up till power cuts and then we watch the bodies drop.
Doesn't matter if you're Canadian or American. Governments at the core are fear-driven, manipulating your minds to see the world as nefarious, arming the terrorists, like they are comparative. Twisting appearances into narratives, cause Marxists, narcissists only care about their interests. Pinning us against each other while they forge their heritage with swords and heretics. Disobey their drivers in a war to perish quick, like fentanyl, cause there's no heroin. The story, as long as the royals rule over us. I don't care who's in office. The real boss sits on the throne of lost kids they'd have taken from their parents and left hostage. The public schools, they called them savages while they beat them, they buried them without a coffin. Cause freedoms don't exist like options if you're not rich. Countries or companies, GDP is the profit they get from their workforce, which is just another name for slave. Struggling is key to keep you playing the game. Building robotic replacements, paving the way for the day that they take a job. In anticipation, they make viruses for which only they have the cure. Conveniently, as the price of groceries at the store increases, like the gap between the rich and the poor, tell the middle class disappears like our ancestors. Trudeau's dad was also the prime minister, like nepotism was never his mode of funneling taxes to his relatives while our veterans live on the street like they never paid their duty. Newfoundlanders know there's always a new fee.
The richest cushion the middle class, you gets ass fucked. Yeah, we vote him puppets, ventriloquist with his hand up. A president, a congressman, shit, my prime minister is ran by elite force who blood course is sinister. 4-story cinemas ain't safe from the booth, bro. Really think the public's in the loop? Nope. Slipping Jeffrey's news rope. Message to the massive, cause the truth's gone missing. Politicians hiding knowledge like it's new codes.
Wosh, 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 wosh. Yeah. Kodi zetu mpaka twalambe-lambe. Miso mchochezi na siwakilishi upande. Wanapandisha kodi, mishara iko pale pale. Na tutakiwi kuhoji ni vita na serikali. Uhuru wa habari bado huru kwenye habari. Uhuru wa habari ni uhuru wa kutafakari. Mifumo kandamizi ni mzigo sio bebeka. Raia kigugumizi, viongozi wakibweteka. Vyakula vimepungua, bei za kusuasua. Ni madeni yanaongezeka kila hatua. Haki zinatolewa kwa hisani, hawaleti maendeleo maeneo ya upinzani. Tufakisha tufatishi, mifumo kandamizi, politics, siasa hazichezi angalizi. Mifumuko ya bei padei, buku sio kitu. Wahanga wa system grow juu kila siku.
I'm such an interesting person, makes me a person of interest. The FBI and CIA are all up in my business. Due to all of my political positions, my views of politicians and how the system's a prison. Contact my attorney cause I ain't no chatterbox. Our votes don't count, surely might as well burn the ballot box. Crash the stocks, I'm firmly sending aftershocks. Like carbon industrial weapons tested on countries in this paradox. It's politics as usual, delusional fake news, giving conflicting views, confusing use while unconstitutional laws are moved right through by Congress and the Senate. It's obvious, no recession. The government's corruption's tremendous. They use direct energy weapons while the president is non-compass. It's more and more wars on and on, it's endless. Now it's time for another election, another misdirection. Pay attention, masterful, create drastic measures.
Tell them the dreams. Sell them a believe. How I be walking behind dinosaurs richer than me, but can't delete the history. Dancing on the sands, chancing on my plans. Starburst in my hand, open up a lemon stand. Just watch the ad that I been. What it do? What's the trend? Is it fit? Let's find out, press in. So make a minds run, they make a mouse. What they do for an ounce of follow me now. But still that sound of that crowd echoing it loud. And that loud pound the mound. And that cloud stalking in pounds. But there's a million just like me. Just type free, blue from.
Fuck, bro, did you check out that new Bullfight Super Cypher 6?
Fuck, bro, that fucking beat never changed, dude. That was the whole reason I had to tap out, dude.
That other guy was the Altered Dimension Jester Exodus, bro. What the fuck?
Dude,
yeah, what the
one
fuck?
dude was the Altered Dimension
If he couldn't maintain a cadence or a flow, yeah.
Altered Dimension Nems. Dude, it started off so whack, and then that second guy, the Nems, came on.
That guy almost saved it. He tried so fucking hard to save it. I salute that guy. Like, all of them were bad.
I gave fucking quick yeses or nos to every verse that came out.
Yeah, I mean,
There's-
the
yeah,
Charles
there's a-
Barkley look-alike with the American flag, bro.
I'll go first
Charles
because I'll go first because I fucking put the hand up right away. And the reason I put up the hand right away is because, like, obviously that first dude was a hard listen, and I was like, man, if it's gonna be this level of like talent on this cipher, like, I just can't. I can't do 10 minutes of that. Like, it was just the flow was so boring with that first dude. Like, it was definitely not the way to set the track off. Like, I think if it set off with XP, like, his shit was very solid. It set the tone. It fit the fucking theme of what the cipher was about. I feel like that should have really set it off, especially if it's this fucking long. Like, man, looking at it being like, man, this is a commitment of time already. And then you start with that guy and you're like, fuck this. That's how I felt right away.
I feel
But then
like he was just there to, like, clear the air, that this was gonna be some bullshit.
But then there was a couple, like, decent spitters in the beginning. But honestly, I think my favorite dude that we heard was the fucking guy with a verse that wasn't even 16 bars. It was like fucking 8 or 12. And he had a crazy video. Like,
The dude
that dude's
walking,
the
Stigma.
dude that was
the
walking
Mars.
with
on the bridge.
drone.
Verse 6?
Yeah, Mars.
Verse 6,
Yeah,
yeah, that was Stigma.
That
He
guy
got
has
a hell yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that guy's shit was
which
fucking
guy?
dope
The-
as
the
hell.
guy
The
with,
guy
like,
that was
the-
like
The
the hand up like a
Tuno?
ventriloquist shit, like with the fucking drone, and he hit it was like zooming out, and it looked like he was on
Oh,
a
yeah,
planet.
yeah.
That shit was fucking fire.
That was
Like,
dope.
I really liked it. It bummed me out that his shit wasn't the same length. I like the
Yeah.
representation. Like, I thought the dude that, I don't know what country he's from or what fucking language he's speaking, but he was fucking spitting. Like, I like that. I like the, like, mixing in different fucking languages and shit like that on a cipher. I
that
feel like
was
it keeps it
Ojibwe.
interesting. But, like, bro, the beat never changing and being such a simple and, like, kind of a basic beat to begin with fucking kills this track for me. Like, it became torture after that many MCs on the same loop for that long. It was like, dog, there's no variation in this beat at all. There's no switch ups, there's no progressions, there's no nothing. fuck, I just can't, man. I just can't. Like, if you're gonna have a song be that long, like, and put that much effort into gathering that many MCs, like, I feel like you gotta change the beat up in there, or progress it, or do stuff like that for it to continue to keep your attention, because it's already, like I said, a big time commitment. So I'm gonna have to give it a no. Space.
That's honest right there.
Yeah. So I believe. So I know XP, Expos. And I believe the Brotherhood is a movement that he's kind of putting together. Kind of like a musical organization, the hip hop movement. Um, so I don't know. It's something that he brought to my attention a while back. But I don't know. So him and I, we were in the Global Rap Revolution together, and that was our introduction. And it was cool because the Global Rap Revolution was like, once again, it was a conglomerate of artists, from all over the world getting together and contributing to this fucking hip hop project. And it was dope. And I think that's kind of what he's doing with his Brotherhood thing. And like, I love shit like that. But me, myself, I got to a point where it's like, quality has to matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not something that I fuck with personally, like, I don't want to be involved in that movement. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like, man, I don't know. With something like this, with so many artists being involved in shit, like, I feel like you should be a little more picky about some of the shit that you're putting out. Some of these MCs are they're dope, as we've discussed. That first guy, man, I agree. Like, that first guy was not a good way to start it off. It sucks because, like, he was dropping some knowledge. He had a decent vocabulary, et cetera, woo woo woo. But like, his flow, especially for being an acapella, he was off beat. Oh man, it was not a good way to start this off. Especially, like, this is, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I believe the Brotherhood is a movement. So like, this is a rap cipher that's supposed to be a musical representation of the movement, and I just feel like right away it fell flat with that intro. XP, you came in, you definitely blessed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already improved it. And then it's like, it kind of goes on, and like, there are some solid MCs in this, but there are some MCs that they are the exact opposite. And then you want to do this for 10 minutes, and I think that's a horrible idea. Especially like it is just random, like, you just let everybody kind of spit pretty much as long or as short as they want to. It kind of signifies like a lack of organization. Sometimes even like lack of respect for fucking other artists and shit as well. So I don't know. The track overall, I'm giving a no. I guess I'm just dropping all this fucking knowledge and shit because, like, I know XP, and I feel like I might really be jumping the gun, but like, I feel like I know what he's going for this. I just wish it was done better. I guess that's it. So, but yeah, this track itself, man, I'm gonna give it a no. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a no. Nate, what you think, man?
I agree. That first dude, he was saying some shit, but he wasn't saying it in a good format of like rap. I feel like this cipher, like, he tried to get like, a coalition going. I didn't even hear all of them, but I feel like he tried to just get a bunch of rappers together to, push towards a common goal, which is admirable. But like, I feel like there should have been more of a vetting process. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody in here should be rapping. I don't mean to sound too bogus with that, but it is what it is. I'll run down. I gave everybody a yes or a no listening to their verses. Mark C, that's first guy. That's a immediate no. Verse 2, Expose. Like, I felt like when I heard him come in, I was like, okay, maybe we can make it through this. Verse 3, Billy Boy, I was kind of unsold on it, but he was overall solid. Verse 4, that's like, no, man, just kind of slow. Tizzle. Verse 5 is at that rhyme clops. I that's just a no, because to me, like, a lot of it, not enough of it was on beat. Stigma was dope as fuck. He was the guy with the fucking drone shots and the fucking editing. I feel like you kind of just let everybody do their own video thing, and there's some guys that are just fucking super talented and dope with it, and there's guys who just weren't. Stigma being really good at the whole fucking shit that he did. I just wish it was a full 16. Verse 7 had a dope flow, but I didn't understand. I didn't know what he was saying, so I can't talk about content so much with him. That he was dope though. Number 8. Number 8. I'm giving that a no because he lost flow at the end, and it was like almost like unrecoverable. And then Jester was no. It was just straight up no. We all voted it out listening to him. Sorry, dude. I just don't think it's there. So yeah, like, bro, they may be your homies, but sometimes you just gotta tell people no.
Or put them on their own cipher.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that now.
Yeah, put them on their own cipher.
Yeah, you go cipher by yourself over there. Yeah.
I want to hear, I want to hear Expose. Expose and Stigma. I want to hear more of. Billy Boy.
Gorilla Nems and Mars Tuno.
No, Billy Boy.
Mars Tuno.
Yo, the dude with the dope shot. Fucking, I was looking at Mars and I was looking at him. I was like, how the fuck?
This motherfucker in 2 places at the same time.
I know. Yeah. What did you give that, Nate? That whole overall, is that a fuck?
Oh, I gave them a no. I also voted for it to end early.
Mars.
Right before Mars voted no to his mic.
Mars
saw that, bro.
Put up his hand too, right? I was the only one that didn't put up my hand. I was down to listen to more. So I want to hear what Mars got to say.
I'm not going to say anything that hasn't already been said, you know? I think that a couple dudes really did a pretty good job fucking trying to revive that son of a bitch, but you know, some shit was just not meant to be from the get-go. But you know, I also see like there's improvement to be done, but I think that improvement could come with like these people listen to this shit and like really, you know, it's like, man, rap however the fuck you're gonna rap, and like don't take our word for it if you're really gonna be like mad at our opinion on it. But you know, just keep working on that shit. You know, just keep working on that shit. To the folks that didn't really hit it as hard, and you know, one thing I could say too is the dude that we all kind of stopped the video on, like he actually had the most, I think, unique and actually pretty confident kind of cadence and delivery that I think could have been done. Like at first I actually was liking what he was doing with the voice, and not every MC has that. So there was MCs that had some good bars, but had a real kind of monotone delivery or kind of same way of delivering it. You know, that dude was pretty original with it, but with some practice or saying some shit a little bit different, I think it could have been better. But yeah, I give that shit a no. But not in a disrespectful way, in the regard that not everyone was bad, you know. But like that, you know, some people killed, some people didn't. So, but you know, the shit kind of outweighed the gold. So, you know, I'd be interested in hearing another one if it wasn't 10 minutes and maybe with a couple beat changes, or Even throwing MCs on, if you're gonna do it that fucking long, just even 2 different separate beats. Fuck it, 3 different beats. Do 4 goddamn beats at this point. Just not one long beat. You know?
Yeah, have acapella dude go in the middle.
Yeah, something like that even would have been actually, like you're saying, yeah, that would have broke it up a little bit better. I like what they were going for with the drumless pattern. I think that a proficient MC could have actually killed that intro, like that drumless intro if it was done right. That's what kind of reminded me of what a lot of people do nowadays with the drumless shit. You know?
Oh, what? The first guy?
Yeah, like the beat for the first dude was, no, I'm saying before the beat, yeah, because like the beat dropped with Expose, right? Is that the second dude that went and like saved it?
Yeah.
So the beat like actually surprised me because I was wondering what they're gonna do with it because it was very like minimalist and like it was like drumless basically before, like for the first dude. He was doing it on a whole different beat. It was basically before they brought that shit in. I think that somebody could have snapped on that intro, a more proficient, Spitter could have fucking done something with it probably, but yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell what was going on with the intro because, like, I thought I heard like a piano or some shit like that. But then it was like, I don't know, like it was at such a low volume where like
it was the mixing.
Does he just have piano logs?
I didn't know. I had no idea if it was even intentionally supposed to be part of the song or not. I could not tell. So I just assumed it was like an acapella because like I couldn't pick out any rhythm. I couldn't pick out anything.
Well, I felt like it was just like I said, like an intro because after his verse, they showed the title of the song and everything, and then the song dropped.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it was so like it was a bad intro.
If I'm correct,
sorry,
I think it was just like,
I was just apologizing. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just wanted to get some clarification on whether there was actually a beat at the beginning or not.
Yeah, like the way I remember it, I don't know if I want to go back and play that bitch back, but it sounded like, I thought like a very minimalistic, like just the bare bones, maybe like starting sample of the fucking instrumental or something like that.
To me, it sounded
Or
like
something
what
like that.
I do.
Or like you're saying some piano or something. I'm pretty sure there was something pretty minimalist going with it. It was like before the drums dropped in or something.
Like he did, like it sounded
They
like
looped
the
it.
beat, but like underwater or something, like an effect.
That shit was weird, bro.
So it's like just highs. You know how like when people,
Mhm.
put the little
Something like that.
telephone receiver effect on it.
Yeah, there was no drums in that first
There was
16.
no drums, but there was some piano.
Yeah, there was still some.
I'm listening to it right now.
Elements of that shit, yeah.
So,
all right,
that was a fuck no from you too, or just
yeah, I kind of give it a no.
Okay, well, it's my turn because I didn't put my hand up. I was down to go through that shit some more, but man, like the whole intro, it was like, "Fuck your government. This is what I did." Democrats and Republicans fighting each other, and then the very first guy comes out like he's all sick with it, and then like the next guy comes out and it's talking about his government, then the other guy comes out talking about his government, and then
yeah,
then that guy comes out and he starts talking about our government, and then he comes out and starts talking about Canada's government. And it's like,
I actually, not to cut you off, but I absolutely considered like changing my fucking news station just to these guys' YouTube channel or some shit. You know what I mean? Just to keep up with all the fucking
in today's news
going on.
Yeah. I mean, fuck the government, but like those just having the whack MCs, dude, you're going at the government, man. You gotta have some real spitters on that shit, otherwise they're gonna laugh at you. Dude, it's good. I mean, I've had my very fair share of political tracks, and like there's gotta be more sustenance. So like everybody knows that shit's rigged. You can't just the left and the right is rigged. The people that aren't gonna listen to that, like there's no point in saying that. So it's like now let's get into the serious fucking conspiracy theories now. You know what I mean? Like It's like a track coming out right now telling us that 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, I mean, really, not everybody's as keen on that shit though as you think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
there's a lot of people who just they're
Man,
I
after
don't know.
everything that's happened,
How'd
bro,
everyone
the
listen
last,
to
like,
Immortal
4
Technique, bro?
years. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Like back when this track would have fucking been a hit. Back when
This would have been banging in
Immortal
2004.
Technique, you know, just
I wouldn't
dropped
say all
immediately.
that.
No, I'm just
Okay,
playing.
not a
That
banger,
wouldn't have
but
been.
a couple
I'm
of
a
the guys on there
burger.
a couple of those
But-
guys would have rode the coattails, you know, and the track would have been an overall success.
Right, especially because you got dude from I know XP. He's from the Detroit area, and then you got dudes from Canada, you got dudes from the UK, you got dudes from fucking
All over the place. Like,
Zimbabwe or whatever. Yeah,
I wanted to see
and they're all
more
talking.
Dirk,
They're all talking political shit.
Yeah,
Like
we could
mid '90s. That could have stirred up something.
There could have been like at the 7-minute mark, like, you know, a Chinese rapper or something, you know, and we would have had some more like. But we never got to that point. I mean, it kind of felt like it was mostly just the UK and the USA, and then just a couple of the other ones, you know, it's. I mean that's the subject wise, and then it's a cipher on top of it. Like to me that whole thing needs to be like a song, you know, like with some structure, not a whole fucking cipher. Just, hey bro, you hate the government? Yeah, want to get on this track with me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we're doing a cipher, but you have to rap about fuck the government. You should have hit us up, man. We would have jumped on it. We wouldn't even been saying this shit. Because we've all been on some ciphers that are like 20 minutes long and the beat don't change. That shit doesn't bug me, though. As long as the artists don't sound the same, it doesn't bug me. I can listen to the same beat over and over again, man. Like, especially if I'm.
If it was a more interesting beat to me, I might change my mind. But man, it was just like I didn't feel that beat to begin with. I was like, it's very basic, so it was like, fuck, bro. Once I realized that was gonna happen, I was like, shit, yeah, I agree. I think the first couple dudes like fucking crushed it, but then it just. Yeah.
But we would never know, bro. Like Mars could have been on that because.
I could have been.
Mars over here just teething like, bro, I have a fucking 64-bar burst.
Yo, I went on an international cipher joint that's similar to this with people from fucking like Poland and fucking Africa everywhere.
Bro, that's what it reminded
Yeah.
me. Not the Volfat one, but the one that you were.
Yeah.
That you showed me. That was
the sacred
by the
sand,
fucking
whatever,
river,
the sacred
son.
nation, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Hey, the homie from Africa, this dude, Lecrature, some shit. He's fucking gnarly with it, though. Like, I don't know what he's saying, but that fool got some fucking bars. He's got some fucking
he's
bars.
crazy
bro.
hype.
So I respect those dudes.
Nate, could you picture, like, if I would have got on that track instead of talking about the government, just talking about
the res, dog.
Yeah,
just talking about the fucking res.
He's gotten pulled over to the cops because he's my op's cousin.
Yeah, we made a stage out of a fucking boat. We took the wood from the fucking boat and we made a fucking stage with like a fucking canopy, and then me and everybody would fucking go.
So what are you giving it, Bump?
Fucking go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna save this track from getting this. Oh, hold on. Just because there's some dope artists on there that seriously were dope. Should have had more bars. I talked a lot of shit, but I'm still gonna give it a yeah because it wasn't like super horrible, you know.
You tried to not say it, but you saved it from the yuck bro, yuck bro, yuck bro, yuck bro.
Yuck bro. But
Well, you said you didn't put your hand up.
Yes, he did. He did not put his hand up.
I didn't put my hand up. Yeah, you guys all
So did everybody else? My camera freezes when we're in that fucking when we're in that stream. So I can't.
Speaking of stream, how long are we on this episode.
Hour and 45 minutes.
We got one more, boys. We got one more. It's in the fucking review queue, motherfuckers. One more real quick. We don't have to take 30 minutes to fucking review it either.
15-minute track.
Oh.
Yeah, we still
All
got
right.
at least 20 minutes ish.
I mean, if we go to the queue that's in there, there's like 6 more tracks, really. But
shit.
and what makes you think you could just jump the line?
Mars is trying to skip
fucking.
the line.
All right, it's okay.
Yeah, this late in the stream, that's $20, bro.
Yeah, you gotta pay.
Damn.
So wait. Is this an artist? Is this an artist submission or is this a?
No, it's Mars.
We that was the last artist submission.
It's me just
XP
submitting the music video from fucking an artist that I think was dope, and I thought you guys would enjoy the video and the joint.
Hey, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Cleansing. We need a cleansing.
We do need a cleansing. What was next in the queue?
It was actually my selection, but I already closed out of it. But I got this one that he sent.
Nate, you can't be selecting songs.
We got Mars Warner with a skip the line.
Skip the line, motherfuckers. I thought submissions was closed, motherfuckers.
Yeah, for real.
You guys want to do it or not?
Yeah,
No.
Let's hear it Mars because he hyped it up.
Because I'm new,
Dude,
bro.
if
Now that
there's
I know.
one fucking thing of Rayman, I'm leaving the stream, bro. If Rayman pops up on the screen for even a second,
There's already
I'm
been way
fucking
too much
done,
Rayman for you, bro.
Yeah, we'll give it the hand rule.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. Hand rules always just the rule. But let's check it out, man.
I mean, because if it's as dope as that uncut ism was, like, bro,
we'll be happy. Yeah.
That's hard to beat, though.
Oh, it's the beans.
Do you want to tell
Boogie
them
the
who
Beans.
this is?
Double AB, the homie, up in New York. Motherfucker's dope as shit. Like, this one's a little more kickback, but I think it's dope. Dude's dope.
Fuck, bro.
Oh man, I won't go outside today. It's chilly as a mug out there, man.
Oh, you gotta go outside, man. You ain't gonna make no money in here, man. You gotta go outside.
Oh man, I won't go outside, baby. I won't.
Hey, you know what I say? Roll a little spliff. Once you light up, it'll warm you right up.
The chill of an unseasonably cold night in June, hugging my soul tight as I stroll right beneath the moon, brushing off an evil mood, trying to keep in tune with my inner peace is proving so difficult to do. A different open view, new vantage point is what I'm seeking through my next split. That's a panoramic joint, so take a pull and take a pan-Atlantic flight. Take a panic, chill pill, Xanax if you can't avoid the fright. We plan to voyage right into the very sky you first looked up to with a teary eye. I could tell you why you scared to fly. You barely climbed 22nd floor terrace high. Now you wanna share the air with God. You can't survive, you can't thrive up at my altitude. Impossible task, preposterous without an oxygen mask. So stick to whipping your luxury ride through the Ave, cause your mind's a tad basic for my flight path. But never mind all that. It's time to kick my feet up, recline on back. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Yeah, 24 hours after Sean Price is passing, writing raps with a righteous passion. Mike assassin with spikes attached to my leather jacket in a biker's fashion. Ghost rider seeking vengeance instead of Christ's compassion. I want revenge for all the life they snatching. First PH passed and Kimbo Price was flattened. I could see him in the afterlife relaxing, lighting hash and laughing and smacking a black nose back on the Michael Jackson. It might just happen in the same manner when I pass the morgue. I'm blasting off to Asgard, swinging a gray hammer somewhere over the rainbow, blowing haze smoke through the hole in my halo. They say the day goes slow when you stay broke. I just skip the day altogether like Grey Hulk. I just think we stay all together, we raise hope. But making bread got us all battling to blaze toast. But never mind all that. It's time to kick my feet up, recline on back. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Yeah, 24 hours after the passing of Voodoo Ray. I gotta say it's been a brutal day. The crucial strength that I need to make it through the day seem to be one move away. Dumb dues been paid, some moves been made. Yet I'm growing gray, watching the young dudes get paid. But who's to say? Sometimes you gotta just recline back and light a fat L to see where your mind is at. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. Yeah, sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana. I'm just sitting back in my recliner, smoking marijuana.
Fuck, bro.
Fuck, bro.
That was fucking dope as hell.
Hell yeah, that one was dope.
See, that's a political track, but that's the one that I vibe with.
Mars, you go first because you submitted it. Why'd you submit that?
Dope. I don't know. I just submitted it because, like, we got a lot of homies out here that deserve shine. So if I was going to submit, one every goddamn session, it'd be, it's just one of those things, just one of the many homies, one of the peers that I thought did a good job on a video that deserved, stuff that I think you guys would just enjoy and shit like that. And I like the song because it's, like, not too overly done. Like, the hook being simple is kind of a nice callback to... I think that, every album needs, like, a joint or two, at least, that's going to be that tone back of a hook. That is kind of like, it could have been more, but it's okay that it wasn't. And, it's AB's always sharp on the fucking verses. Video was dope. I like the ceiling, or the roof shot at the top, and, like, even more so, like, the courtyard scene was ill, just because it was organic. But yeah, dope joint, beat was on fire, and that bass line was fucking cooking. So, not the most insane thing I've ever heard in the world, but it doesn't have to be. I think that serves a purpose. It's a solid joint.
Honestly,
hell
couldn't
yeah.
tell if the beat, the song itself or the video was doper, because it was all fucking dope.
Totally.
Yeah.
What about you, Jesse?
I love it, man. I fucking love it. Everything about it was dope. Double AB, he's he's nice with it, man. I'm intrigued, man. I definitely got to check out more. Just like his persona and everything in the fucking video, like, just I don't know, man. It's dope. The courtyard shots was definitely my favorite, and props to the video engineer too, because it was cool when he got things to match up. Like when dude was talking about, the shit on his leather like a fucking biker and all that shit, and then there's the part with the biker in it. Then he talks about the Ghost Rider. Then there's the cats on the bikes and shit. Like, man, that's all clever video engineering. You know what I'm saying? So like, props to whoever put the video together.
Definitely not a Jockness Monster one.
No, definitely not. Jockness team. The video would have been playing backwards.
Yeah,
no,
in the bathroom taking a shit.
You don't think they got Jocko up on that roof?
He'd have been like kicking back in the toilet, taking a shit, smoking.
Jocko's like, oh, why not? When are we gonna do the one in the bathroom?
No, but everything about this track and video, it screams quality, and I think that's fucking dope. Especially because you can be a dope MC and you don't really have to put that much into the video. You know what I'm saying? And it'll still be dope. But like, I don't know, man. This all around this shit was dope. That beat too, man. That beat was fucking slick. I like the minimal shit. You know, just the like you said. You explained it to a fucking T. Just nice, laid back, chill. Yeah, man. That's all this dude needed to fucking do his thing. I always appreciate the Sean Price references too, man, because that was a sad day, man. That was a sad fucking day. Yeah,
That's crazy because we could. I think. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I was gonna say like it's a trip because with that timestamp, like you could place yourself back. Like I totally remember when Sean Price passed away. I remember like where I was that day. So shit like that, you know, it's like in that realm, it kind of brings you back in that regard. Him mentioning that, you know, the whole 24 hours since Sean Price passed bar, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, my bad.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just end my review right there. Give it a yes. And pass it off to Pesto.
No, so.
Did I interrupt something?
Get into all the good stuff. There were two little nitpicks I have. One, I wish the third verse was a full verse because I fucking was like, hell yeah, there's a third verse. I really like the way that it started off too, kind of being like in the same fashion as the second verse where it was talking about like the day after this guy died. Like I thought that was fucking cold as fuck. And then the other little nitpick is the video was fucking crazy and insane, but you weren't sitting in a recliner. You were just sitting in a regular chair. So I was like,
yeah, that is true.
Get a goddamn recliner.
All about
so far to making that video as dope as it was, and
every chair is a recliner when you have bad posture.
Oh yeah, bro.
No, I'm just fucking. I was just like, man, I'm surprised Space didn't bring this up. This sounds like a little nitpick that Space would say, be like, what? Yeah, it wasn't in a recliner chair. So I was just like,
I don't care what he was saying, man. I don't give a fuck.
I'm definitely gonna bring.
You know, if I was just laying on the roof, man. I don't
Yeah, the video was fucking crazy dope. I think there was a lot of really fucking dope ass bars in there. I specifically really like the fucking scheme about like fucking Sean Price being in heaven, fucking smack the black nose back on Michael Jackson. Like that shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Like it was dope. He definitely had a presence too, like in the video. A lot of different like outfits and wardrobes and shit like that. And it just, like Space said, it screams quality. It screams giving a fuck about what you're doing and being really, really passionate about it. And that's always going to be fucking major points with me. I think the content was dope as hell. It fit the vibe of the fucking beat perfectly, and it allowed both to shine. Both MC and beat really shined on this fucking track. So I definitely give that a yes. That shit was dope as fuck.
I mean, it was
they nasty.
Cypher,
but I'm giving it a yeah. Like everybody already said everything that I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna say a shout out to fucking hip hop Heisenberg in the background. Put them grippers away.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I can smell your camera feed.
Oh my god, bro. Reenie. That should not be free, Reenie, up here on the internet, bro.
How are your fucking toes cleaner than your fucking fingers are?
I know a guy that wants those pictures.
These are my hands.
Toddler, dog.
These are my hands.
Hallelujah. Holla back, motherfuckers. So does that conclude our fucking who didn't did everybody give
I didn't get
yeah,
a chance.
what the hell?
I was gonna give it a fuck no, because it wasn't like it wasn't like that Cypher track we just heard. Shh. Nah.
Yeah, but that Cypher.
Yeah, I think that's why we were trying to skip you on this one.
Yeah. Nah, I thought that was dope. I actually have a lot of things you guys didn't even like say about how dope that was. Like, all right. So the beat was nice. I don't think I heard anybody say that.
Not in that exact fucking way, huh?
Exact way. But the recliner, no, I was kidding. I thought that whole shit was dope. That's actually like a really dope track, and I'd be down to check out more of his music. It was dope. Surprised me that Mars would have sent that in, because I was like, here we go. Here comes that 30-minute long cipher we were all talking about. I thought that's what he was going to put up, was that. Just because we were talking about it. Like, oh, skip the line. Here comes the fucking... No, that was dope. That was dope, Mars.
Hell yeah, boys.
Don't make me come in here like
that's
fucking...
a fun bro from all of us, ain't it?
Don't make me come in here like the Big Show all fucking...
Well,
it's
the Big Show.
Well, it's a big manifesto tonight.
Well, does that mean, what are we, are we 5 for 6 tonight?
5 for 6,
yes.
bro?
Is that what we were?
No, I thought
the cipher didn't make it, and I don't think Mark 2.0 made it, did he?
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Man, Mars 2.0. Oh yeah, Mark 2.0.
Keep sending in music, Mark 2.0. If you have one that has a beat like that, but not like the outro like that, or you know what, just piss us off and then just send in a whole 3-minute like skit. So we're sitting here waiting for the beat to drop it. We're all
send us a 40-minute drumless loop anthology. Like, fuck. No, don't fucking
don't do that.
I know you're the kind of person that would be like, challenge accepted. Like, don't fucking do
that.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that.
Damn, can you guys believe that the Timberwolves came back and beat the Mavs?
And that's our night on the I Be Bumping show.
Yeah, I Be Bumping. Happy Fun House presented by Jack Monster Entertainment.
Whoop.
Yeah. Do you need to get your taint licked? Call Jack Monster Entertainment. Whoop.
Salute to everybody.
Wake up, bro. Come on, take another drink with me.